Today, sifting through garbage to find more garbage. The search for E.T. This is CheckPoint.
Welcome to CheckPoint, where we're super bummed that video games cause violence activist and lawmaker Leland Yee got busted for weapons trafficking on our off week.
Oh well, he and Jack Thompson can hang out somewhere and trade disbarment stories. Speaking of weapons, video game geeks like you and I have standards that we'd like to see upheld in games, but even we aren't as critical as gun geeks who play video games. To appease this demographic in their upcoming game, Tom Clancy's The Division, Ubisoft is bringing in the team from Red Storm, best known for the Rainbow Six franchise, to make the guns. Just the guns. They've even had real gun manufacturers come in and disassemble their guns so that Red Storm can take high-res pictures of every nut and bolt. The guns in The Division are going to be more realistic than guns in real life. Now, if the NPCs could just figure out their trigger discipline...
It's taken months, but the Xbox One is finally getting its killer app. Soda Drinker Pro, the so weird it exists indie hit, is coming to Xbox One in September with full Kinect support, new levels, and an exclusive drinking soda through time experience. Whatever that means. But most importantly, it will run at 1080p and 60 frames per second. Suck it, Titanfall. There's a new standard for next-generation realism and immersion. The only reason you won't think you're drinking an actual soda is because the game's graphics are not very good.
Good news for people who love sifting through piles of trash. The documentary crew chronicling the history of the so-called worst video game ever has now been approved for their plan to dig up the New Mexico landfill where the thousands of unsold cartridges are reportedly buried. The dig will start on April 26th, and you're welcome to come and watch. The game's original programmer will even be there to witness the exhumation of his eternal shame. The Alamogordo City Council says that they will retain ownership and rights to any cartridges discovered, but they will give the production crew 100 carts, or 10% of all carts, whichever is lesser. The downside of that being that the production crew will then own a number of copies of E.T. that have been in a landfill for 30 years.
Are you playing Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn on PS3? Want to play it on PS4? Well, now you can, for free! But there's a small catch. Once you trade up to the PS4 version, you can't trade back because you lose the PS3 license. But why would you want to go back? The PS4 version is cross-play with the PC and PS3. It runs better and at a higher resolution and supports a mouse and keyboard. And amazingly, and I checked, I've seen a bunch of comments and no one's complaining about the one-way transfer thing. So to reiterate, Square Enix is allowing people to upgrade their game for free, and the internet is not complaining about the very small and minor concession they have to make in order to take advantage of Square's offer. So hell, frozen over, demons doing ski cross or whatever, society as we know it crumbling. It was nice knowing you, everyone. Good run, humanity. Good run.
John Salter of Oakland now holds a world record in video gaming, the longest run in the 1980 arcade game Armor Attack from a single quarter, with a time of 85 hours and 15 minutes. Able to take occasional power naps by building up a buffer of lives, Salter was also able to beat the 2,009,000 high score set in 1982 by over 200,000 points. I think world records of video games are great. I love watching someone be the best at something. And the fact that I had never heard of this game before today, and I can't imagine anyone trying to beat Salter's score, only somewhat diminishes that.
I can't imagine doing anything for 85 hours, even stuff I like.
What, even sleeping?
Well, I do like sleeping an awful lot. Do I get a cat? Coming up, SimCity is finally out for Mac. Not the new one that's been available on Mac since August. We mean SimCity 4. You know, one from 2003.